Hey, I know what you're thinking. Why? Why does an Orangeetang like me come to a lunatic asylum like California? For the women? I don't think so. Body's too long, arms too short. Get out of here! Why, to get a facelift? 5,000 miles for a tummy tuck, buttock suck, all over pluck? Not me, pal. Collagen injections? My lips. Word of advice, Mr. L.A., never eat a chili before you take a bath. Hey, what's the matter, lady? Someone stolen your wheels? Why California? Sunkist is why. You want real taste, you gotta have real oranges, okay? So this place got one thing right. Hey, you guys got something against long hair, or what?
Welcome back to Channel Tooheys.
Time for our cooking segment, Donno's favourite part of the show.
Absolutely.
Yum, yum. Hi, Peter Doyle, how are you?
Hi, Joy, how
Nice
are
to-
you?
Hey, Peter,
And
welcome back.
what are you making for us today, mate?
Sydney Rocker was just deep fried in beer batter.
Beer batter.
Nice one. Okay, now, what do you recommend that we sort of wash them down with?
I'd go for a bottle of nice, crisp, dry white.
Wine.
Yep.
Okay, I'm sorry, Peter, we're going to have to cut it short, mate, because we've really got to move on to the show. Thank you very much, Peter Doyle. Peter Doyle, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, as you can see, the roads to the city are moving really smoothly, but the roads to the northern beaches are a shocker. Time saver traffic for Channel 2.
Thanks a lot, Joy. Let's meet our last guest on the show now. Welcome, Mr. Milt Bailey. Welcome, Milt. Thanks a lot,
Okay,
mate.
Milt.
Now, Milt, you invented the Steadicam.
No, steady cam, as in steady camera.
Or not as in can?
Oh, no.
Milt, what's the point of steadying a camera?
Yeah, it's not like anything's going to spill out of it if you knock it over, is it?
Well, yeah, when you're...
Absolutely.
If you're...
Okay, I'd like to thank all the guests who appeared on the show today. If you need a cab or something, camera 3 or 4 now.
You've done it, Professor.
Yep.
You've invented a time machine.
Yep.
You can witness the dawn of creation.
Yep.
See real live dinosaurs.
Yep.
You can witness Captain Cook's first step out on the golden shores of Australia. You've done it, Professor.
Yep.
You've invented a time machine.
Yep.
You can witness the dawn of creation.
Yep.
See real live dinosaurs.
Yep.
You can witness Captain Cook's first step out on the golden shores of Australia. You've done it, Professor.
Yep.
You've invented a time machine.
Castle mine is made with golden cluster hoops.
See real live dinosaurs.
This could go on forever.
Witness Captain Cook's first step out.
Expert time after time travellers wouldn't give a Castlemaine 4X for any other lager.
Could this be the site of the legendary larynx wobbler?
Sounds like somebody got there before us. Well, there's good news and there's bad news. Good news is, could be we found the amber nectar. Bad news is...
Bad news.
Oh, it looks like they haven't got a toilet.
Then I said, let us call it a potato.
Potato.
Few know he invented the potato.
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 Potatoes were his pearls, so to speak. They literally ran in his veins.
Potato.
Potato.
The potato was his instrument. Potato.
With a capital A.
Yes. And from such a man was born Roysters Idaho chips. First baked to bubble, then fried to crunch. State-of-the-art potato chips from the United Snacks of America.
So be it.
People who iron creases in their jeans. People who always work out their exact share of the bill. People who fold their gym jams. They're not going to like this at all. The Tigra from Vauxhall. Fun, if you like that sort of thing.
What exactly is stopping you buying this car? Could it be the Korean nature of the door handles? Or the Korean ABS brake mechanism, perhaps? Maybe the 5 coats of Korean paint are the problem? Or is it the finely engineered Korean crankshaft? Or the Korean engine block? Or perhaps the Korean computer-designed gearbox isn't as computer-designed as you think it should be? Or maybe the doors are too Korean? Or is it that Korean glass is harder to see through than its German or Japanese counterpart? No, it's none of these. It's the wheel nut. The Korean-made wheel nut. That's the problem.
The only way to predict the future is to shape it. The new BMW Compact.
At the Cooperative Bank, our customers know we will never put money into countries with oppressive regimes. But to guarantee our customers are completely happy with our service, we will put our money where our mouth is. Call 0800 90 50 90 now.
In 30 years, the world has seen many changes, but Mr. Catherall is still with Frizzell Insurance.
Everything is beautiful in its own way, like a starry summer night or a snow-covered winter's day. And everybody's beautiful in their own way.
In 25 years, the world has seen many changes, but Mr. and Mrs. Safin are still with Frizzell Insurance.
What now?
Now we
hit the hut.
Get a Chinese chicken pizza, only $5.99 at Pizza Hut.
Now that's what I call service.
For Chinese pizza,
hit the hut.
Carol! Carol?
For information about training for the Volunteer Police Service, ring 0345 272 272. Would you care to help?
I just saw this guy on the hanging over the side of the bridge sort of thing.
It doesn't matter what walk of life you come from.
And then looked and thought, no, he's going to throw himself over.
If you can spare a few hours a week to help others,
And so I thought, well, I'll go and try and stop him.
we'd like you to make inquiries. For information about training for the Special Constabulary, the Volunteer Police Service, ring 0345 272 272. Would you care to help?
Got a little bit of that. I felt sorry for him because he's only little and the other two are bigger.
It doesn't matter what walk of life you come from.
Just first reaction, just wanting to help the little boy.
If you can spare a few hours a week to help others,
Nobody else seemed to be sticking their nose in, so I thought I'd help him.
we'd like you to make inquiries. For information about training for the Special Constabulary, the Volunteer Police Service, ring 0345 272 272. Would you care to help?
If you're 6 foot, as I am, next time you're flying business class, try this simple test. If your toes touch the seat in front, you're on the wrong plane.
Right. You're flying long haul, business class. You have a choice of airlines. Do you choose one that leaves you when you land at the airport?
Can I take that for you?
Or one that meets you at the airport with a car? I don't think we need to put this one to the board. Right. You're flying long haul, business class. You have a choice of 2 airlines. Do you choose one that lets you find your own way to the airport? Or one that chauffeurs you there and back? Come on. We've all made tougher decisions than this.
Why don't you go back to your country then? We was here generations
in my country, and you telling me?
We didn't fight the war, so you lot could come over here and take everything.
You're worse than Hitler, that's what.
It's my country too, you know.
But only when you're off the handouts.
I'd rather die than live
You don't need to, you've got shops in every
Better
corner.
than mugging people and selling drugs. It's your lot that caused all the trouble around here. Like I stopped by the police for just being black.
Smells like rubbish.
You're not
Smells like rubbish.
People learn to be racist, but nobody's born that way.
is our very survival. We are paraded through the streets and stadiums in footwear that is not fit for a clown. If we are to succeed, we must rise up, march on the high streets, storm the precincts, and take what is rightfully ours!
XCS boot. Grips even better when it's wet.
Mark Gulner fellow.
Yes?
Is he allowed to wear his cap backwards?
Absolutely not.
That's better.
No, that was a direct violation of club rules.
Oh, how tiresome. Well, don't worry, this will fix him. And again, please. Thank you.
What a frightful cheek. We shall have to ban him.
Can't we fine him as well?
Good idea.
Soccer, a game played on a level pitch between two equal sides of 11 players, each in possession of one left foot and one right. Each team defends their half. The game is divided into two 45-minute periods. The object, to project the ball into your opponent's identical goal as many times as you can. Both teams wear FIFA-approved boots, which now include an entirely new boot, the Predator by Adidas. All complaints should be made to FIFA, PO Box 85, Zurich, Switzerland. Thank you.
How to play soccer like a Brazilian. Get a tan. Squeeze into a yellow shirt and some sexy blue shorts. Gyrate suggestively. Learn some tricks. Invest in a pair of Predator boots by Adidas. These revolutionary boots will soon have you making your friends look like complete burros, as well as adding 20% more swerve to your banana shot, and just a little more power. Go! Oh, and don't forget the haircut.
Hey, posso ficar só com as chuteiras?
There was a club in Harrogate where we were definitely not allowed to go to, and it was a brothel upstairs, but downstairs was this brilliant discotheque. There they had fantastic music. There you'd have early Marvin Gaye, Aretha Franklin, Otis Redding, but they all wanted the Small Faces and Rod Stewart and the Beatles, you know, and I was thinking, God, you can't dance to that stuff.
R-E-S-B-C-T, find out what it means to me. R-E-S-B-C-T.
Bob Marley's Stand Up for Your Rights was really saying something to us that we wanted to hear. We wanted to hear about protesting, about standing up for what was right. It struck a chord in our hearts and minds, but it also said something about what we were doing. We were marching against the SAS laws, marching for peace, marching against racism. And it was an inspiration, a powerful and moving inspiration.
Get up, stand up for your right.
As I saw her getting off the bus.
As I saw her getting off the bus.
He had a fabulous voice for Loki, didn't he?
Yeah. Did that encourage you to wear makeup?
No.
Yes, it did.
It didn't?
It did.
I've never worn makeup in my life.
You used to wear blue eyeshadow after.
All right, yes, all right. But it wasn't just because of Phil. My dad used to.
When he saw her getting off the bus.
Skid Trickske von Flunk, Edgy-Tech Bratic Slugs, Rash Sock Sock Sock. Crow Bratic Slugs.
My ex-husband's missed a few payments lately, but he's finding it difficult. Well, what way things are at the moment. Yeah, that's right. I know he cares about us. Well, of course he does, because he's got 3 kids, hasn't he? I know he'll send us some money when he's got some. I'm sure he will. I think.
Je n'ai besoin de personne en Harley Davidson.
Oh, for God's sake, will you shut up?
They say there's a rational side to the brain and an emotional side. So what ear you use on the phone ought to make a difference, right? Well, let's see. Rational side first.
That's all right. George. Just to confirm, 3 dozen baguettes Monday to Thursday, 4 dozen Friday and Saturday, right?
See, usual.
Right, bye.
Now see what would have happened if he'd have used his emotional ear.
How was Saturday?
Not so good. The rain didn't help.
I hear they're blooming volcano dust now.
Who knows?
We'll be in for supper on Thursday.
Oh.
Yeah, we're taking the boy to the match.
All right.
Listen, it's 3 dozen baguettes Monday to Thursday, 4 dozen Friday and Saturday, right?
See, the usual.
All right, bye.
Yeah, all right. He didn't buy more bread, but it was a nicer call, wasn't it?
George? Hello.
It's Arturo. Maybe we better have 4 dozen for Thursday as well. I forgot about the football.
No problem, mate.
Told you. Use the emotional side of your brain a bit more. Don't just give messages. Give something of yourself.
How you sorted for Gatto?
It's good to talk. It's good for business, too.
Cut 1 pack of creamed coconut into pieces. Then pour on hot water and leave to dissolve. Meanwhile, deseed 2 green chilies and put in a blender. Now add a few cloves of garlic, some ground ginger, 3 tablespoons of Sainsbury's light soy sauce, and the zest and juice of a lime. Pour in the dissolved coconut with a little caster sugar and some coriander. Mix well. Now score the skinless sides of 4 chicken breasts, place in a dish and pour over the coconut marinade. Cover and chill in the fridge for at least 30 minutes. When ready, spread half the marinade on the chicken and grill for about 12 minutes. Meanwhile, gently heat the remaining marinade and serve as a sauce with Sainsbury's Thai fragrant rice. Delicious.
Sainsbury's, everyone's favourite ingredient.
Take 1 pack of Sainsbury's Ginger Snap biscuits and crush with a rolling pin. Now, melt 2 ounces of butter and add the crumbs. Mix the butter and crumbs together and turn out into a loose-bottomed cake tin. Press down firmly. Next, empty 2 tubs of Sainsbury's mascarpone cheese into a bowl. Add 1.5 ounces of icing sugar and the juice and grated zest of 2 limes. Beat together and spoon onto the biscuit base. Now chill for 30 minutes. Meanwhile, melt some Sainsbury's dark chocolate. Dip real leaves into the chocolate and leave to harden. Remove dessert from tin and decorate. Peel off the chocolate leaves and arrange with sugared grapes. Serve with a Sainsbury's dessert wine. Absolutely delicious.
Sainsbury's, everyone's favourite ingredient.
Welcome back to Channel Tooheys.
Time for our cooking segment, Donna's favourite part of the show.
Absolutely.
Yum, yum. Hi, Peter Doyle, how are you?
Hi, Joy, how
Nice
are you?
Hey, Peter,
And
welcome back.
what are you making for us today, mate?
Sydney rock oysters deep fried in beer batter.
Beer batter.
Nice one. Okay, now, what do you recommend that we sort of wash them down with?
I'd go for a bottle of nice, crisp, dry white.
Wine?
Yep.
Okay, I'm sorry, Peter, we're going to have to cut it short, mate, because we've really got to move on to the next show. Thank you very much, Peter Doyle. Peter Doyle, ladies and gentlemen.
Did you hear about the trouble on the first floor?
Morrison's out.
You sure?
He's retiring. I never thought he'd retire. Neither did he.
There may be trouble ahead, but while there's moonlight and music and love and romance, let's face the music and dance. Let's face the music and dance.
You needn't worry if your life changes. Allied Dunbar financial plans adapt to help you cope with the unexpected. Allied Dunbar, for the life you don't yet know.
I don't want to set the world on fire. I just want to start a flame in your heart. In my heart I have but one desire, and that one is you. No other will do. I've lost all ambition for worldly acclaim. I just want to be the one you love.
My photography is about life, even when I photograph death. When you're stabbed or hit by a bullet, it doesn't hurt like you'd imagine. It burns. It's almost like a fast racing burn. My job isn't to judge. My job is to get in and get out. I do all of this because it's about believing my pictures are the truth. I'm basically isolating a millisecond in time. If you're documenting life, a moment only happens once. Being in the bush makes me deal with a different rhythm. What makes me laugh is, getting through the tiniest keyhole and getting it all when they say it's impossible. Your photographs are only as good as the position you get in. I can't get a photograph if I'm not in position. This card gets me into that position. In my business, everything's a one-shot deal. You get it or you don't. Equipment is everything. Eyes, camera, car.
What did you say?
Leave me alone!
Pathetic. Listen to me. You listen to me. Yes. Look at me when I'm talking to you. Look at me when...
If you assault your partner, it'll often go unseen by others, because you do it at home, in private. But you can be made to face your brutality in public, in front of a jury. You only have to hit your partner once to commit a criminal offense.
Georgie's, brought to you in association with the Snapple Beverage Corporation, makers of delicious fruit juice drinks and iced teas.
Excuse me?
Welcome to Georgie's, the biggest little shop in London.
Hey, Georgie, where do you keep the Snapple? Why don't you carry all the flavors?
No room. Yes, please?
Excuse me. Oh, pardon me. Oops. Sorry. Excuse me.
So come to Georgie's, 78 Belongacre Covent Garden, because biggest isn't always best.
Soccer, a game played on a level pitch between two equal sides of 11 players, each in possession of one left foot and one right. Each team defends their half. The game is divided into two 45-minute periods. The object, to project the ball into your opponent's identical goal as many times as you can. Both teams wear FIFA-approved boots, which now include an entirely new boot, the Predator by Adidas. All complaints should be made to FIFA. PO Box 85, Zurich, Switzerland. Thank you.
How to play soccer like a Brazilian. Get a tan. Squeeze into a yellow shirt and some sexy blue shorts. Gyrate suggestively. Learn some tricks. Invest in a pair of Predator boots by Adidas. These revolutionary boots will soon have you making your friends look like complete burros, as well as adding more swag to your banana short, and just a little more power. Oh, and don't forget the haircut.
Ei, posso ficar só com as chuteiras?